Hey guys, it's Brandon. Doing a little bit of video kibitzing here with Piewalkermatt playing white against the Khan. This was an advanced Khan, and he's going for a pretty quick push. This is a 1 minute plus 1 second rated game, and BVS is up a pawn, and now has a little bit of pressure on the center's a little bit locked up now. So Matt's just trying to open it up with f6. Oops, but that's check. Wasn't paying attention there for that, and now he's in some problems. Yeah, he had to move his king out of the way. Now bishop takes. Yeah, he's gonna come in for the kill now. Oh yeah, Matt is the one who's having some. Oh, castles with check. Open king. And there's the fork, and that's the end of the game, pretty much. You might even say BVS resign here. Yeah, he just resigned, so they're going to go into another one. Now, BVS is black. Excuse me, white. So we got the king pawn opening, Philidor defense. This is interesting. So now black has double pawns on the e file. Maybe not so bad because the e6 pawn controls the d5 square, which is where this knight would like to go to. So just getting some pieces out here. h6, I don't know if that was necessary. Oh, he's rerouting the knight. That's interesting. Okay, so Matt has some good space in the center here, giving away an f pawn for an e pawn, pushing the pawn down on that knight. That knight's got a nice square on e4. Oh, and he gave up that nice knight. I don't know about that. Matt just replaces it. Okay, offering a bishop trade. Yeah, so I think I like Matt's position here a little bit. He's got the king is a little open. Wow, did he just give away his queen? Yeah, white just gave away his queen. That should be the end of the game there. That queen was unprotected. Was that maybe a mouse slip? Oh, he offered a draw. So they're going to go one more time. Or maybe not one more time. So now Matt has white. We get birds opening. Maybe he said, well, maybe you see a polar bear system here. You're going to see g3. No, he's going to go with the... and you'll see later the bishop fianchetto out here. The black square bishop. Oh, this is a little bit of an unusual development for the polar bear. Now black has some nice space in the center. And Matt's just trying to open the center up there with e4. So some exchanges on e4, and he's got to get his other pieces developed. I'm not sure about all these pawn moves so quick. Okay, king up. Okay, the queen and the bishop are setting up a sort of a battery, but doesn't look like they have any targets to come after. You might see rook to e1 and then bishop to e3. Sort of interfere with that battery. Okay, so he's preparing just to kick that bishop away with b4 next, I think, and then bishop b2 probably. Yeah, b4. And then you'll probably see bishop b2 and knight to d2. He likes that. Oh, okay, so he just wants to challenge the queen. And okay, so now he wins a pawn on a7. Okay, that pawn was pinned. That's why he had to take with the queen. And a pawn sacrifice here, it looks like. I mean, he could just take that with his queen. Or pawn. Oh no, it's a discovered check. So, offering the queen trade. Oh! Whoops. That was a nice shot right there. And that's sort of the end of the game there. He's going to fight on, but he's up a queen for a bishop. And this queen is going to come in on these dark squares and be very annoying. Rook's going to, doubling rooks. This g-pawn is going to fall. The Matt's just running for his life here. Check. He's got very few places to hide. The rook's going to come down to h3. Check. Oh, the queen comes in. Check, yeah. He's just running. He's running for his life. Knight is covering the d2 square, so that check is out. He's just making a king move here. Not sure why. Ah, trapping the bishop. No, didn't trap the bishop. So he's just playing for time here. Is Matt? He's got 17 seconds. And now we're looking at mate in 1 here on b2 if Matt doesn't do something about that. He's got to make an escape square, play some kind of defense, something. Well, that's not going to help. Now he can play... Well, I guess he can play here. Nope. Oh, okay. Check. Checkmate. No, you didn't have... Oh, you didn't have to do that. You missed a mate. Yeah, okay. So now Matt got checkmated. And they're playing again, so we'll stay on for one more. Sicilian. Matt's playing black. This is the open Sicilian now. Grabs that knight. Getting the queen out into the game early. A little interesting. Maybe he wants to play d5 now, e5 now at some point. I think this is the sort of the Fischer-Sozin setup with that bishop coming out to c4. Yeah, so kicking the queen out of the way. But he's left a hole here on d5 that he's going to have to pay attention to eventually. Yeah, that just allows the knight to come in. You're going to have to... it's probably a good idea for Matt to play. Yeah, just challenge that knight. And... yeah, I would... okay, so... Alright, so pieces have come off and there's a pawn occupying the d5 square now. So, a bit of a close center. And Matt might have some trouble with his bishop getting his bishop out. Okay, queen's coming out. Okay, so the bishop's just coming. And, alright, so kicking the queen off of that square. Putting pressure on the d5 pawn. Rook to the open file. Castling. Rook coming in here. Okay, he just wants to challenge it. Well, I don't know what that one really gets you. Okay, so he's just getting pressure on that pawn and just want a pawn out of that. Offers a queen exchange. That's interesting. Down a pawn, offers a queen exchange. Pressure on the bishop, which is undefended, so maybe you'll see king f8 just to defend the bishop, or maybe he just wants to get that bishop out of there. Just gets the bishop out of there. But now he's got 2 rooks on the 7th, and he's up a pawn, and they're just 2 connected pass pawns that are going to be coming down the board. And it's going to have a problem with these pawns and stopping them. He's going to have to get that bishop in to blockade him, because these pawns are just not going to be stopped. Oh, he gave up a rook. Whoops. Blundered a rook. These pawns are still going to be... Okay, blundered a pawn. Now it's looking a little bit better for Matt. Guy gave up a rook. So, rook's going to come behind the pawn. Both rooks probably are going to come behind the pawn, and that should be enough. Although the bishop is guarding it also, but maybe you could even give up an exchange for a pawn at this point. Just, you know, he's running out of time now. So, BVS is going to lose on time here, just sort of giving up. So, some good games. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and we'll see you next time.